Z just made a very small update to the game, which adds in a new logic block for build mode, new audio for emotes, and a lot of new emotes as well. There's also 3 new balance changes that are actually kind of interesting, with all of them dealing with Mahito and the anti-teaming mechanic. I'll be going over the whole update and giving my thoughts on them, but before that, make sure to subscribe for more information on JJS. Now, let's get into the video. There's a sort button for custom servers that lets you sort them from lowest to highest player count. There's audio for the emotes Coin Flip, Demon, Stretch, Sunglasses, Message, and Smug. 6 new emotes, which are Headphones, Basketball, Snap, Potion, Cardboard, and Op, were added to the game. A new type of logic block called Boost Blocks were added to build mode. A stage area was added to the map with a working microphone. Bursting gives you a 1.5 times damage boost for the duration of the cooldown. The range of Joe Splitter was reduced. Loading and saving builds is a little bit more descriptive. People who are ragdolled are immune to Mahito's Blade Dash. Ragdolls now apply to the anti-team instead of it just being stun only. A bug where joining a full custom server broke the menu was fixed. Loading and saving builds breaking if it took too long was fixed. The weekly leaderboards not resetting after the week ended was fixed. Mahito's weapons not changing colors after switching outfits was fixed. Sound blocks volume are now linked to a sound effects slider. Finally, emotes staying in your inventory after being removed from the game was fixed. To start off the discussion, let's talk about boost blocks. I personally think this is the best change in this update. Basically, boost blocks let you make blocks that send you in a certain direction when you activate them. People who make obbies are going to absolutely love this, and it's definitely going to be a lot of fun making stuff with them. Even outside of obbies, there's going to be a lot of fun with boost blocks just to make quick elevators or bouncy castles or trampolines or whatever the heck the JJS community can think of. It's a great feature. The audio for existing emotes and new emotes are just kind of cool. Nothing to say here. The stage area is located in this purple building somewhere near a restaurant. I'm not sure exactly what Z meant when he said the stage had a working microphone, but I'm assuming it has something to do with voice chat, which I don't have, so I can't really test it. The damage boost for the anti-team mechanic is interesting. It makes it a little bit easier to boss raid, both by giving you a visual for when your burst is on cooldown, and also by giving you a damage boost during that cooldown to even out the playing field when fighting teamers. I still don't know if it's going to really help make fighting teamers easier, because a lot of the problems of boss raiding in JJS are inherent to the character design and the gameplay mechanics. However, it's still something which I can't really complain about, so it's a good change even if it's small. As for the final changes, which have to do with Mahito, well, there's something for sure. First, the Joe Splitter range nerf. This change was made with the intention of making it easier to hit Joe Splitter, because a problem a lot of people had was that you would just slip through your target instead of hitting them due to how far the move went. My problem with this though is that why not just make it so Joe Splitter drags anyone hit by the dash along for the move, instead of gutting the range to make it easier to hit. Now that the range is nerfed, Mahito is more limited in terms of range, which means he's forced to get in closer than before to catch people. Sure, it's easier to hit the move at a close range, but if you were good, you could still do that by just tilting it. Or you could just not use the move and instead go for basic combat while saving your Joe Splitters for when your opponent was far away. It's such a questionable decision because while it does fix a problem players had with Joe Splitter, it fixes it in a way that makes the move worse for good players. My guess is that Z thought that if the move dragged people along with it, then it would be too easy to hit and basically give Mahito a free idle transfiguration or ragdoll cancel waste. But honestly, with how mid Mahito's awakening is, that's not really something I see as a problem. I get the thought process behind nerfing the range, but if you want to make the move easier to hit, a hitbox buff or making the move's hitbox go for an entire dash would have been better than just nerfing the range so that people can hit it at a closer distance more easily. I see some people who think of this as a good thing, and I'm kind of interested in why they think that, so if you're one of those people, tell me why in the comments. For the final balance change, it's the nerf that makes it so Mahito's Blade Dash can't hit ragdoll players. This one I fully get. Prior to the nerf, Mahito could just use Blade Dash after getting a ragdoll, and since the move would hit them, they'd be stunned on wake up, letting the Mahito get an entire extra M1 string. It was a free combo extender, and since it was tied to the dash cooldown, it could lead into some really stupid combos that erased health. This 100% needed to get nerfed, though I will say that Blade Dash's purpose is a little bit less clear now that it can't be used for the ragdoll combo. Still, the ragdoll combo was dumb, and it was like the dash tech on crack. It's good that it's removed because Mahito's base is already strong enough without having a more brain-dead dash tech extender. As a whole, this update was alright. It's small, which makes sense, since it was kind of rushed out the door judging from Z's comments, but for the most part, it adds some fun stuff in the form of emotes and boost blocks. Balance-wise, the changes were generally good except for the Joe Splitter change, which was questionable, though still not objectively bad. Anyways, that's all I have to say about this update. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to subscribe for more JJS content. I'm Noob Eternally, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.